time he got in on the legs, he was able to secure it.
The inside, he's hit now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was.
Right hand.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, beautiful job with the ankle kick. Right off the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, a really good second round for him. Not more after this.
That fighter there is so evenly matched. Right hand punch to the clinch. Oh, wow. Oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Getting tighter. And that will do it. All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC heavyweight division title. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. Well, a lot of people think it's the most significant title in combat sports. No argument from me. Baddest man on the planet, UFC heavyweight champion. There he is in the flesh. What an absolute monster. What a title reign it has been. But a serious challenge in front of him here tonight. When this man became the heavyweight champion, a lot of people thought that this challenger was the one who would wrest the belt away. Now the fight is here. We'll see if we get a new champion or if this man continues one of the greatest heavyweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, with big differences in height and reach. And now, one more time for the official introductions. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Presenting the challenger, the Curse. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Shanghai, China. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Grandmaster.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves. Let's make it official.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a quick entry to get in on a
that
single.
was a great single. Oh, takes it all right. What a fantastic takedown.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, we talked about that reach advantage as you see him land the straight punch there. Great job using his length in that situation.
Oh, nice.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Shot a double leg.
Oh, he slams his opponent down. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Able inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night that landed. Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, securing these takedowns. Nice looping punch.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, huge hook. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
All right, so we'll see how it goes here in this round. Previous round, it was all him just taking his opponent down really every time he entered.
Yeah, every time he got in on the leg, he was able to secure it.
On the inside, he's hooked now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for.
So there it is, title fighter landing a knee to the body. And they separate. Oh, collar tie.
Big punch lands over the top.
I'll give it a look into a takedown there. Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. All right, single collar tie now.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, huge right hand.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, beautiful job with the ankle kick. Right off the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight hooks are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace. Oh, who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him. Get right here.
Oh, he might be out. Oh, spinning back fist. Big knee to the body. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Nice punch lands over the top. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has
another big takedown.
close guard. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Trying to establish that jab. Well, he continues. 20 seconds left. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. A lot of high-level action, and if you like the takedown game, as my boy Daniel Cormier does, you enjoyed that round.
It's like we're watching the NCAA wrestling tournament. It's takedown after takedown. He's fighting his fight. He's able to change levels, drive into his opponent, and secure takedown after takedown.
Breath and relax. You're okay. You got knocked down that round, but you're here to tell the tale. I want you to get back up off this stool.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not bad.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get with that fighter that is so evenly matched. Right hand punch to the clinch. Oh, wow, oh!
And this might just be a matter of time. Getting tighter. And that will do it.
Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission. And he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, so there is the consensus baddest man on the planet, the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion, your winner tonight by way of submission. He leaned on the grappling. That was the path of least resistance, and that is the man they are all chasing for UFC heavyweight gold.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 40 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the
So there he is, the new UFC heavyweight champion, DC. I remember